Let's see. Okay. I think I got everything going, loaded up, right? Welcome, everybody, to the new stream. Decided to keep it a little simple today by just doing some online races in CTR. Got a couple of buddies along with me. Let's see. Do a few shout-outs.
Do you think God would do a set, or is he just gonna fight you 1v1 and that's it? Like, do you get a run back for that?
Depends what game you're, depends what game you're playing, I guess.
You get a run back against God?
Well, like I said, depends what SMT game it is. Oh, and I love that Will during our Tekken stream brought up. He was just like he's trying to do like a playthrough of SMT4 on his stream. And I was like, and he said it's really hard to explain to some of the people watching him that are new to SMT what exactly they're doing. And I was like, I'd keep it real simple. I'd be like, you see this guy Walter? He's a jerk.
What? Time for me to read this manga and then get mad once I see how they actually butchered it.
And then he told me that Walter never even showed up for his Minotaur fight. I'm like, yeah, that sounds like Walter. Walter is such a fun character, but man, is he a jerk. For like no reason.
No way, she just called all the gods in the Pantheon wimps because they don't want to throw hands.
Just bust it out. It smells like...
Smell like bitch in here.
That's literally what she said.
Walk into Mount Olympus and be like, it smells like bitch in here.
Well, I mean, give it like 2 more games and Kratos will be doing that too.
They are seething. Wow, they are seething. They are literally seething. Holy cow.
Literally, give it like 2 more games and then Kratos will be doing that too. But what like, here's the thing. If every trilogy, quote-unquote trilogy, is probably going to be like a new mythology, where else could they go? I would love to see him fight like Chinese or Japanese mythology. Like, could you imagine Kratos
versus
but basically
Jesus Christ.
Kratos, but basically in like Neo, where he's fighting like yokai?
Kratos versus Jesus Christ himself.
Guys, one of the characters literally said your proposal was an absolute effing unit, and then kills the dragon right beside him. What the heck is this manga?
What is that? What is that Zoomer translation you're reading?
I don't know what this translation
You're an
is.
absolute.
But okay, the old man literally went full on Netero and was like, "All right, let's fight. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm ready." He just he just literally smacked the arena and was like, "All right, time for Ragnarok. Let's go."
Like, I would love to see Kratos' reaction to something like the Belphegor demon. Having to deal with the demon of constipation. Also, I think people hype up the Belphegor fights in SMT too much. He's not that bad.
I don't really see many people talk about what the heck. This character just comes in and gets flattened by. Oh, and this manga just has a big hammer that's like 3 times the size of his like torso.
Well, how else are you supposed to know it's effective?
They post a screenshot in chat. Where's my mouse pad? I need to clip this. This is great.
Oh god. Well, this session of races is off to a fantastic start.
I can understand why people like this manga now. It's like one of those. It's like cool but also a meme at the same time. I understand why.
Man, that crunch in first place is way ahead of me.
He is beyond.
He's already through the tubes. Wow, you must have gotten really lucky to not get hit by those. Or, well, no, he had to have been like a shield only protects against 1 hit. Yeah, like that right there. I had to slow down and lose my boost just to miss that one.
How is he grabbing that?
He's grabbing it like he would like a pillar, like a rock pillar, dude. I don't know.
Well, I mean, how does Escanor hold his axe?
He firmly grasps it. I swear this dude's hammer gets bigger in every scene.
Oh my!
What the heck?
Wow, he already crossed the finish line.
Every panel, I increase the size of his hammer to see if anyone notices.
Okay, these facial animations are already really good. The anime really wants stuff for real.
Animation?
I mean, facial expressions, like the animation really
Wow,
messed
he
up.
had a massive lead on me. Huh. Wow.
John Lennon?
What?
Mousy dog. Is that Margaret? Is that Marilyn Monroe?
Hmm.
What the heck is this manga? I almost thought I said Margaret Thatcher for a moment. I was gonna lose it.
Ah, yes. Well, with some of the translations you've mentioned, it might as well be. If you want blocks, go play Tetris. I still have that meme of you, Cedric, whenever you did the, you put away the line block.
I got another line block when I didn't need a line block, but it kept giving me line block.
Even though those are considered the best block in the game.
I didn't need them.
At least most of the people in this thing.
It's Lou Boo.
At least most of the
the
people in
first
this room know that speed is the meta.
Speed.
Holy moly.
Oh,
This
Raccoon
this
Mario.
manga
That's
paneling is
Crunch.
insane.
He was introduced in Wrath of Cortex. Oh.
Oh god.
So, sorry. In our Discord, we have a cloaker bot from Payday that will randomly kill somebody.
I'm annoyed now. I'm actually really annoyed that happened.
Oh, hey Jesse, I'm streaming right now, running through Crash Team
I'm
Racing.
about to play.
Oh,
I'm about to play some Sonic Adventure 2.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize you were streaming. They heard me geek out about
no,
Record of
no, that's fine.
Ragnarok.
But Raccoon Mario, to answer your question, that is Crunch, a more perfected version of Crash, according to the lore
Sure, I do
that was
follow.
introduced in Wrath of Cortex. But then just kind of disappeared besides some background appearances here and there.
He was still.
Yeah, you're still around.
Well, I mean, he was more relegated to the background, though.
Well, yeah,
What?
because his initial plot was finished.
Mm-hmm. He could have
So,
helped
yeah.
out in Mind Over Mutant. Well, well, I mean, he was distracted with the VR goggles.
Those all that had good writing. Never mind. Yeah, I was about to say that would require the game to have good. I'm like, actually, no, the writing in that
I
game
was
is
about to
pretty
flip. Wait a second.
Yeah, remember,
I was
that's
about to say,
Remember, Mind Over Mutant's the game where people literally said, like, they must have had, like, a bunch of these, like, animation pitches ready for, like, a Crash TV show or something, and then they were just like, what do we do with this? Just put it in that.
Oh, it's this. But yeah, my
oh,
tournament.
thank
my
God.
tournament
I was
was
worried
today.
that this only had
Did
one
you win?
translated chapter.
I didn't win, but I had a good time.
Oh,
I also found someone that also plays Axel Core there too, which is pretty sick.
How many victories did you get?
I didn't get any straight victories, but I knocked. But we were always like down to one-on-ones as far as the stock was concerned.
Okay.
So,
So how many rounds did you win?
I didn't win any rounds,
Ooh.
Oh,
but I did get some wins in friendlies though.
cool.
It's
So-
the person the people I ended up fighting were the killers. In the actual
What
tournament.
characters were they
He
playing?
fought Vegeta in the first round.
Yeah. It was like, in the friendlies, I was fighting people like Tien and stuff, whereas when it came to the actual tournament, it's like, okay, now I'm fighting Cell.
What
Fight
characters
Beerus.
were they using? Were they using Luigi or something?
No, I lost to Zero Suit Samus, and then I lost
Oh,
to, I
crap.
want to say, I'm trying. I think the other one I lost to was a Pyro Mithra. I'm not entirely sure. I forgot who.
Oh, you got matched up with some of the worst characters to have to fight against, like Frame One.
Not
That's
Pyro Mithra, so that isn't a big issue for me. But then keep in mind, the only practice I had recently was when we did the stream on Wednesday. And the fact that I was able to get actual, like, stocks knocked off of them anyway says something where it's like, hey, if I were to really apply...
Yeah.
Keep in mind, this
Don't
is just
give
me...
up. Challenge
This is just
again.
me without, like, applying myself. This is just me going, yeah, I think we can be good. But this could
Yeah.
be...
Oh, I see.
Like, this is without the applying, so it's like, hey...
The
This means if I were to
implications.
actually apply myself, I could be a force to be reckoned with.
What you see now is my normal state.
Yeah.
Crap. Oh, now I remember what I was gonna Google. Let's see.
One of these days.
So,
I'll be
so
able to
basically,
afford
you
eat
rolled up to the
something.
tournament and you fought Spopovich.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Oh my gosh. Lu Bu in
This
the
is
first
Dan
round. Let's
Hibiki
go.
walking up to compete in Street Fighter, and then he fights Oro immediately. Oro with both his arms ready.
No, that's Earth splitting. That would be you weren't able to get anything off of them.
Yeah, right.
Remember, Spopovich instantly got folded like right after.
You got folded like a chair, bro.
Like I still remember that because that was a what do you call it? A freaking like traumatizing beating she got.
Oh yeah, totally.
But then they immediately got destroyed as well.
Well, yeah, that's Kid
They
Buu.
get what they fucking deserve.
Oh, I forgot to shout you out, Jesse. Let's see. Whoops.
There you go. That's what I'm after. I need to find Chow Garden Neutral because I'm gonna put that as my waiting music. I'm gonna start streaming at 10:35. I need to eat my steak and shake real quick.
I'm currently streaming some CTR. Just have a nice easy stream.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm just gonna stream some Sonic Adventure 2 tonight because I just want to finish that up and I can do Heroes tomorrow. Oh, by the way, for the podcast, can we start at 10, right?
Typically.
Yeah, I'm just simply saying I got the night shift that night on Monday.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
normally we do get it off around 9, but it's just like just in case I'm just letting you know I might be a little late.
Okay, because don't forget tomorrow is when I normally start getting things ready for the podcast. So I would like topic ideas and stuff, guys.
Let's talk about like
I don't
we can just talk about E3. Like,
Yeah.
what we thought about the current E3.
Yeah, because they got
definitely won't
lost.
be able to make it to the stream tomorrow night, but I can definitely be there for the actual thing on Monday.
Wait, what?
I can definitely be on the thing for Monday, but not for like it. You need a pre-stream tomorrow.
No,
I can't
no.
do that.
No. No, we prep the topics tomorrow, and I edit the window, and then, you know.
Yeah. I'm just letting you know, like I had the night shift tomorrow.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. So I might potentially be late. I might be in around like I'll be in by like 9:40, but that's about it. But I'm just gonna let you know, like in case you started, like I'm just letting you know I might be potentially a little late.
As long as you actually communicate, I'm fine.
Yeah. I'll do my best to communicate.
Wait,
because,
what?
Because when we start closing up and like we start actively putting everything in the back, there's gonna be like a good amount of radio silence. That's because we're like washing a bunch of dishes at that point. And our boss is like is a real hard ass about no phones.
Beware, coward.
Oh, crap. Drew, what's up, man? Drew just raided me.
Ooh,
Oh, cool.
Awesome.
red.
Yeah, it scared the crap out of me. I forgot I had Seven Star screaming as the raid sound.
I was Tyrant Rave, so when I got raided, it's like, oh shit, someone's raiding me. Awesome. 'Cause
Uh,
you're Tyrant Raid.
Yeah, because you had you have it set to the OG one too that blows the speakers out.
So I was like doing the thing, you know, and You know
But-
what I'm
The
talking
thing. The
Well-
thing, you know.
But welcome,
Yeah,
everybody.
That thing.
The blue sphere, the blue spheres.
Yeah, that thing.
Yeah, the thing.
The thing.
Give me the thing. Give me the
Goodness
thing.
gracious, this Crunch and Nasty Nork guy, like, they're both pretty good.
Oh my god, this mug is killing me.
Oh, hey, Drupal, what's up?
I love it. I love it when a character in a manga just gets hit by an ultimate technique and then he's like, "Okay, that was good."
Yeah,
That
there's a
was
lot of
good."
weird things going on in this lobby. I think I'm gonna try to refresh and find a new set of people because, like, right there, like, even on the victory lap, that person hit me with the Aku Aku, and even though he's in like an auto mode going around the track, it should have still hit him.
All right.
And
yeah,
I got
my
and I got
ready.
squished out of nowhere. So I'm fairly certain there's something weird going on in this lobby. Hmm. But yes, I love this game. I don't remember how I don't remember what happened. Oh, there we go.
How did I get knocked into that?
Don't ask me.
I got knocked, yeah,
Maybe-
I got knocked out of Discord call. Real weird.
No, you got moved to another voice channel.
Why?
Did you possibly misclick?
Maybe I did. Maybe I did. Don't worry about it. I'm sorry. Don't
Let's
worry
see. But all right, that was 4 races, so we're gonna see if we can match up with another group. But yeah, the plan tonight is to just kind of take it easy and run through some CTR. Do just a nice online racing stream. Split between both versions because at a little bit later, the Nintendo Switch lobbies tend to really die and you can't easily find a match or at least another person to match up with for it to run. So when that starts to happen, we'll swap over to the PS4 version. That'll be a lot more lively.
I think PS4 got it.
Though, God, I wish that they would actually update this game's online. The netcode can be terrible.
Is it worse than Smash? Nah, we don't even need to ask that.
Yes, because it'll randomly have a full lobby of people no matter what system I play on. And things like this.
Oh yeah.
It like freezes randomly
Oh yeah, right. Okay.
when it tries to load in people. But I've also had issues where I have like a full lobby of like people and it runs totally fine, but then it literally says like all players left and it kicks me all the way back to the game's main menu. And I've had that happen on both versions. Like it's like the online just totally crashes. No pun intended. Yeah, because it is a crash game. Also, I on Switch I've been seeing a lot of names like that that have apparently symbols that the Switch can't really display. So it's got that weird like placeholder square. But yep. But because a big emphasis of this game is customization and making your carts look as crazy as you want. Well, and the characters. I'm keeping it vanilla. We're keeping it baseline, crash, and cart. Okay. We found... Okay, there we go. But it's 2 DLC courses. Okay. I'll take anything over drive through danger. That track is very weird. Looks like Nina's Nightmare's winning, so we'll just go with that. Not a bad course. Just drive through danger, man, has so many like super tight turns, and it's like the one DLC course I don't have a lot of practice in.
Welcome to the Galactic Burger.
Welcome to Toxic Burger,
Burger Shop.
dude.
We're gonna get a little toxic here. Don't mind us.
Why am I toxic?
Why am I toxic?
So
Why am I toxic?
once again, a lobby with a decent amount of people, though. Like, for Switch, this is, like, surprising, because when I did a couple of test runs just to warm up back around lunchtime, I was lucky to find, like, 2 people in a lobby together and have, like, 3 people racing. So this is actually pretty cool to see that later at night, it's a lot more active. That's normally not how it works. So this is looking good for me, but probably about an hour in, we'll swap over to PS4 where there's guaranteed to be a lot more people.
No.
You doing okay, Jesse?
I'm good.
Mm.
There's the TV remote. Turn that shit down.
And you said you got what to eat?
Steak and shake.
You better have drowned that stuff in their seasoning
I will.
because the seasoning's amazing.
It is.
The thing is, though, I love how at their burger station, when you like dine in, they just have those canisters like there for you to sprinkle on yourself the seasoning. I wonder if they have somebody who will just randomly pick that up and just take it to their table.
Wait, hello everyone, I'm Dr. Alden Robotnik. Welcome back to my stream. Welcome back to Sonic Adventure 2.
Don't get distracted,
Sonic
chat.
Adventure 2! But yeah, we're gonna be doing the Dark Story tonight.
Sonic. Oh, shoot! Got
Nope.
squished.
We're gonna be doing the Evil Story. And we're gonna try to do the last story tonight if we get there. But anyway, let's go play some more Sonic Adventure 2.
Let's see. Can I catch up? I'm not sure. Yep, that's kind of the issue with players know what they're doing. Closing the gap can be... oh crap. Oh no, that's bad.
Okay, yeah, that is... Okay, so that is the last one we went to. Okay, good.
Clip the wall. I actually found this kind of funny that Aspyro and Hunter are my two biggest opponents right now.
This was quick. Okay, yeah. Okay, good. Okay. This wasn't an old stream, an old LPO friend. This wasn't... Okay, good. Okay, we're gonna be playing some Sonic Adventure 2 now. Alright. So last time we obviously did the hero story. Now, we're gonna play the dark story. Shut up, Streamlabs. Anyway, let's play the dark story now.
I can't see you stream it.
Oh, yeah, I'm starting it up right now.
Team Dark. Let's go.
Too bad I wasn't able to collect the Golden Wampa, but I'm glad that I didn't get any of the ghost fake outs. Because on this map, there's actually, you can randomly hit one of those glowing boxes, and instead of getting the Gold Wampa that gives you a lot of coins for cosmetics at the end, it could actually randomly be a ghost that gives you nothing if you catch it.
Let me actually... I might as well hop into your extra stream though.
Yeah, see, like earlier,
Dudes.
that Aku Aku should have hit me earlier, but weird. But first victory of the night, not bad.
Still, yeah, Eggman's just gonna go massacre a bunch of people in the military because that's what he does.
Well, I mean, what else are you gonna do?
I mean, he wants to get that top secret weapon.
Which is himself. He's finding himself. It's really deep.
Yeah, like that one TMNT board game. That's a board James reference that I think a lot of us aren't going to get.
You never know.
It was like when they were like playing that really shitty TMNT board game where it's like you have to like find the where you have to like do the memory game with the manhole covers.
Let's see. But I hope everybody's having a good night. That's just one thing we've got to be patient. The Switch version does take a minute to load.
I went to a tournament tonight and it was pretty cool.
That's good to hear.
I had a good night tonight.
Oh, let's do Blizzard Bluff. I want to try to do the darn it. The lobby lagged out. Awesome.
Hi, 010. Thank you for offering to moderate the chat. I appreciate it a lot.
Oh, what's up, Dr. Peeps? Let's see. I want to go to assembly lane. Going pretty well. Crash Team Racing's online is a little unstable, like always, but going pretty smooth.
Changed.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh no. One of the people went from speed to turning. Everybody else in the server, including me, is a speed type because even though they say they tweaked this game to make the speed classes more fair, speed is still the go-to. Like, speed characters are way too overpowered, especially if you understand how to do their drifting. Yeah, Dr. Earthworm can attest to that. Speed characters were not balanced at all.
Crash Team Racing's balance is really fucking questionable.
Yes. Very. And I love how one of the big advertisements, though, one of the big things you gotta keep in mind that makes me laugh is that they tried to say that when this came out, they rebalanced the classes so they were more competitive, competitively fair. And it's like, nah, speed type is still the way to go.
Speed and acceleration types are like way better than any other class.
Well, remember, you don't really need acceleration when you have Max Wampa as a speed character, because the more Wampa fruit you have, the less time it takes for you to start going again after you get hit by something.
Oh yeah, but like speed acceleration characters have like really good drift.
Well, remember, drifting is its own class in this.
Well, yeah. Well, it didn't get until like a patch later on, though. That was post-launch, remember?
Mm-hmm. Which means you would assume that they got tweaked again.
Yosh.
But I mean, looks like Activision will update will update all their other games except for this.
You mean just only Call of Duty?
Pretty much, yeah. Even though they said these reboots made them like $1 bajillion. Because, I mean, they're Crash games and they're very well made.
He's a fucking idiot and we know it, dude. Don't worry about it.
Let's see.
Nice JPEG. Oh, that wasn't a JPEG at all. It just looks like one.
Goodness, this Komodo Mo is way up there.
Eggman, like, completely forgot he had a cousin named Maria. Like, it just doesn't ring a bell.
Well, I mean, with what happened to her, would you like to remember it too?
No, but he doesn't even have, like, he doesn't even have anything like PTSD or anything like that over the name. Would you think Eggman would have a flashback?
Well, I mean, he didn't see it.
Yeah, but you think like that name would like go, that name sounds familiar. Like, Eggman doesn't even pay it a second thought.
I mean, maybe it's just like we don't like to talk about it.
He doesn't even give that implication. It's just like he's just genuinely oblivious.
Man, I can't believe I missed that shortcut.
We're not there yet, 010. We're not there yet. But we will definitely get there.
Well, shoot, this final lap is going very, very south really quick.
But yeah, this is like the first time we get to play as Shadow. And it's a it's the same thing as this first fight with Sonic. Not exactly a bad idea, I personally feel like. Hey, it's a good way to get the bearings, and it's a good, easy first boss.
Oh, that's fine. Third place is fine.
Oh, I finished my first go melt. That was fucking awesome.
Let's see.
Oh, this one has a laser. He has laser piss. Okay.
I want to get one race in on Blizzard Bluff if I can manage it, but that's also assuming all the other people in the lobbies also vote for it. Because, dude, especially when you nail that like the jump over the river, it's so satisfying.
All right, you just gotta skate around until he fucking drops his guard like a little bitch. Hey, shit! What was that? I'll take it. Heh.
But Komodo, he's using Komodo Mo. Or, no, Mo is the one that got added later.
Yeah, but Joe's the tall one, Mo's the fat one.
Okay, yeah, he's using... Well, I don't see either of the Komodo brothers used that often on here. Okay, looks like almost... Yeah, it was a unanimous vote. Everybody picked Electron Avenue. Because speaking of satisfying, if you know how, when you do it just right... Oh my gosh, Electron Avenue was great.
The coolest.
The guy that went from Drift went back to Speed type. Now we have an entire...
Just kill him or something?
Jesse, I wish you could see this, but the entire room is Speed type. See, to what I was talking about earlier, they really didn't rebalance all the types. Like, it's Speed type or nothing.
Or else I'll fuck your wife.
Well, that came out of nowhere. Ignore him. He's playing Sonic Adventure 2 right now.
Shadow, get back here! You are not allowed to fuck my wife! Shadow, get back here! Shadow!
Are you quoting the real-time fan dub or something?
Yes, I am.
Hmm.
I'm playing Sonic Adventure 2. What else would I be quoting? We have to quote Eggman's misfortune. The original theme is really good, 0-10, I agree. The music in Sonic Adventure 2 is like fucking fantastic. I'll say one minor complaint I do have about Adventure 2 is that it doesn't do like what Sonic Adventure 1 did and like have like different dialogue for each cutscene.
Nice,
So you're gonna see some repeated cutscenes.
I kept the blue fire. Good. Blue fire is extremely important.
And to this game's credit, you only play through the game. You only play through the main story twice with different characters. You do, and like, there's not as many like overlapping cutscenes also, so it's like not a big deal.
Come on. Man, I'm making very minor mistakes that I really should not be doing.
Alright, Dry Lagoon. Find 3 pieces of the Master Emerald.
Such a neat looking stage.
Alright.
Better him than me.
Okay. We're close to the emerald. There's the arrow right here. Right there. Where's it? There we go. Kill the gun robots, that way I can free the turtles.
Oh,
we're
oh
gonna need
come
the
on.
turtle.
The gate slammed me right when I was in between it. You've got to be kidding me.
Alright, you gotta push the action button. Forgive me though, people. I was getting the french fry.
Yeah, things that could be really helpful right now, like the time twister, don't really appear a whole lot online.
Right up here. Perfect. Oasis Jail. Okay, so it's in the water. Okay. That wasn't too bad, actually. I would actually argue to an extent Rouge's stages are a little easier than Knuckles' is because her stages are nowhere near as big.
Well, she does still have her own version of Mad Space.
Well, yeah, but even then it isn't as big as Mad Space was. But to compensate, you have shitty anti-gravity, but at the same time, Mad Space was just... The biggest problem Mad Space had was that it was just way too large for its own good. Like, there's just so much dead air.
Still an okay performance. Minor mistakes that I really should not be making, but decent race overall. Electron Avenue is really fun. Well,
Yeah, there's
all
a
three of
very
us.
decent amount of Eggman mech sections for this campaign.
Well, I mean,
don't-
that's always fun. No matter what place you get, whenever you finish fast enough to time out the rest of the group, that's always a good feeling.
Shit.
Hmm.
Let's see. Now let's equip the blaster again. Blast everything. Nice.
Let's see. Alright, what's the selection of courses now? Deep Sea Driving, Tiger Temple, or Blizzard Bluff. I don't know why people... hardly anybody ever votes for Blizzard Bluff online. And I wonder why. Is it because people can't really get the, Is it because people can't really get that jump down?
One of the blinder tracks in the game.
What?
I think it's because it's one of the blinder tracks.
What? Dude, whenever you land the late jump, it's great.
Yeah, whenever you land the jump. But the track itself is just kind of basic.
Mm-hmm.
Like, simply put, it's not that it's a bad track, it's a track overshadowed by better tracks.
Oh, we got somebody not using speed. The poor
I need
guy.
to get the Chow key. There, now Eggman can take care of Chow.
Yosh.
Yeah, that, because I have to get that.
Mm-hmm. You gotta get that on camera.
Yeah, that's why I have to do it. Oh, the camera's on. Eggman's like, oh, the camera's on. The camera's been on the whole time, huh?
Camera's recording the one soft side to Eggman. He's just like, the public can't know about this. Like he
can't know about this?
Yeah, like he has an addiction to Chow.
Yosh.
And they catch him on camera being a good dad to the Chow.
There you go, Timmy. Shit!
The Tana just tried to go through that shortcut without a booster. Okay, respectable, but crazy strategy.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Oh no! The monster onesie crash got the late jump, but everybody else screwed it up.
Oh, whoa. That was a glitch, but luckily nothing too big of an issue.
Wait,
happened
what?
out of it. Yeah, I'm not gonna try to run and jump that either. That's a risk I am not willing to take.
Well, that was extremely lucky. Now, the time twister went right over me, but didn't damage me at all. That was very lucky.
Man, I forget how tanky the controls feel sometimes.
Eh.
That's kind of why I feel like some people don't like the mech sections a little bit, is that, like, they do feel a little bit more tanky than some people would like, but I think they control fine, honestly.
Consistent top threes, not bad.
Like, I definitely say, like, when people go, oh, the only good parts of the speed sections, I'm like, yeah, they're definitely the best part of the game, but the mech sections are tolerable at worst, I feel.
Hmm.
Like, they're not as bad as some people make them out to be, I feel. And the treasure hunting stages, honestly, the only problem is the whole stupid, you can only find one emerald at a time thing. Like, I'm pretty sure if that was cut out, I think people wouldn't have a problem.
Alright. Like, consistent top threes. Not bad. Not bad. I got a nice Blizzard bluff in.
Alright. We made it.
Thunderstruck. Thunderstruck can be both good and bad. Depending on if I can get a few jumps right.
But yeah, this also allows us to play as Eggman on foot. Look at him go! Look at him go! They're fucking bending at like such an irregular angle. Holy shit! Come on, Eggman, go do your parenting thing.
Let's see. Still hope everybody's doing okay. Let's see.
There you go, Dio. Take this. He has to raise Dio because he's the evil Chow.
Oh, that was engine. Okay. Nice.
That fucking neutral Chow Garden theme is like probably the most relaxing song ever created by mankind.
Wait, why did I lose my blue fire?
I actually kind of want to see the Chow Garden come back in a modern Sonic game, not gonna lie. Because it's actually a really good, it actually, like, is one of the best ways to add, like, extra content to the games.
Well, plus people like simulators.
Yeah. And not only that, it's a good way to, like, really add a lot of extra replayability, too. Because it's not really padding, because it's a clearly optional part of the game.
Well, kind of. Depends if you're going for full completion.
It's only unoptional if you want to get Green Hill.
Yeah.
It's not required to beat the game. Like, you can still play the main story without having to touch the Chow Garden. Like, it's not like in order to see the true final boss, you have to beat the Chow Garden.
You must defeat your Chow must defeat Shenlong.
Oh. Oh no, the Chow
Wait, what?
hatched. A new Chow hatched.
Come on. It says I hit that red potion that I clearly jumped over. Man, this is just not my night, I guess.
Alright, we need to name this guy. Let's name this guy.
Name him Violence.
No, wait! No, wait, that's the Chow departure. No, get him out of there. Get him out of there.
Now the neutral theme might be one of the most relaxing, but God, that song makes you feel like makes you feel like crap.
Let's see. I gotta name this guy. And then we'll get back to the stream. What? Oh yeah, right. You have to go to the actual Chow Garden itself to do this stuff.
Have you shown the Chow Kindergarten?
Not yet. I'll show that off later. I'll show that off after I do the last story. So I meant to go to the kindergarten, and I'm like, oh yeah, you can only go back and forth.
Okay, brought it back.
What are you doing?
Second place. Second place, not bad.
Is that Shadow Stick?
Chill, dude.
No, that's the quote. That's the quote. Like I'm at the cutscene.
But brought it back. Second place, not bad. Not bad. Give it about one more race, and then we'll get the PS4 version set up where there should be a lot more people.
I know, like, I really want to bring up this, like, the whole, like, the Sonic getting confused, like, the Shadow getting confused for Sonic. I think we're giving the people of Earth too much credit here. Like, not many people are that privy to Shadow's existence. And not only that, I think the government wants to keep Shadow under wraps, so I think it's easy to think, oh, they're just using Sonic as a scapegoat.
Let's see. Oh no. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I want to do Jungle Boogie as our last track. For the Switch version, we're still going, but we're gonna move over to the PS4. Or to quote Caddy, the Jungle Boogie Woogie. God, I hate that he quotes Cool Cat a few times in that video when he reviews this. Jungle Boogie Woogie.
Well, I mean, of course, he wants the Boogie Woogie.
There he is. Oh my God.
There he is. But yeah, this is Radical Highway. This is actually one of the best fucking levels in the entire game.
I've only ever seen Cool Cat Cool Cat Saves the Kids once, but that was 2 times too many.
Watch Cool Cat fights coronavirus. You need to see the sequel. I don't have the Lightspeed Dash, I don't think, so I'm not gonna go there. Boing, 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 boing.
Alright, Jungle Boogie. Typically not a bad course, but it's also, what, the shortest course in the game? It would be a lot longer if they would have kept the anti-grav.
No, there was no anti-gravity in Jungle Boogie at all.
There wasn't?
Yeah, there was never anti-grav in that level at all.
Well, that was that entire game's selling point.
Well, yeah, but like the first two tracks didn't have any. Jungle Boogie and the beach level didn't have any anti-gravity at all. They were meant to like ease you into the game. The first level to have the anti-gravity was the temple, which was the third.
Dude, I hope I can race that on my stream. That course in its conversion is so great.
Shit! Okay, good. I thought for a second, it's like, what the fuck was that? Woo!
Awesome. Awkwardly timed rockets keep hitting me right at the perfect moment. Like always. Great.
Never mind. Get up there.
Yeah. Third place again.
Cute little reference on the things. Amigo next left, reference to Samba de Amigo, which is a rhythm game that Sonic Team also created on the Sega Dreamcast. And the Gearbox ported it to the Wii in 2007, I want to say.
Mizzles definitely have it out for me today. Awesome.
It was a rhythm game that you played with maraca controllers. From what I've heard, it's pretty good. I haven't played it myself, but you son of a bitch! Fucking asshole! Please don't fuck up my A rank.
But alrighty, that concludes the gameplay of the Switch version. I wonder how many coins I have total for the pit stop, though. Let's see. Yeah, because we're also playing it on the weekend where Wampa coins are also doubled. It's 6,000 on the dot. And unlike PS4, I don't have everybody unlocked on this version. And of course, when I'm fully tapped out, it gives me real velo. But, alright, thank goodness I have an HDMI switcher. So, just gotta power that on. For one, take out whatever was in my PS5 currently. Oh, it was Guilty Gear Strive. Good game.
Very good game.
Very good game. Me and him have played.
Very good game. Good ass game.
So, dude, I still love that.
Find the 3 gate keys.
Dude, I love that freaking edit to the Kazuya reveal. That was some good ass Tekken. All right, and I should have everything fully downloaded and updated for the PS4 version. Yep. Oh, who am I kidding? Activision just kind of put this out to die. They never updated this game.
Activision does that with everything. They did that with Tony Hawk even.
Hey, at least they fought tooth and nail to finally get Suicidal Tendencies on the album. Because remember, during the initial announcement, they said that wasn't going to be possible. Some of the legacy songs were going to have to be cut. But then they were like, hey, they're back.
Not all of them. There's still a few that are cut. But they're mainly from 2's soundtrack, which honestly I feel like 2's the one that has like the most, like, it has the most, like, you could pinpoint it to the specific era soundtrack.
But you know what? Just to have an extra layer of fun, I did say I wanted to go Vanilla Crash, so since we're on PlayStation 4, there we go. Now that is...
Off the stage. This is like, no.
Now that's vanilla. Let's go. Low poly Crash in his original cart. Because, man, I grew up with the original CTR, and I loved every second of it.
It is a good-ass game. What? Alrighty. But yeah, I'll at least be able to watch the, oh shit. Monkey! But yeah, I'll at least be able to watch the thing tomorrow. I mean, not tomorrow, Monday.
Watch the what?
Since I don't have the lunch shift, I can watch the Kazuya presentation.
Wait, what day are they doing it? I thought they said the 28th.
No, they... Did they?
Yeah, I would double check that. I'm in the middle of a race, I can't really look that up.
I'll look it up during a cutscene. Where the fuck is the other thing?
Is it like a Tiger Koala Kong? Yeah, it even comes with the OG... the OG engine sound. Wait, what? How was that? Whatever. No, that was stupid. I was clearly ahead of them, but I got hit by a TNT crate. Okay, yeah, sure. And a TNT crate in the worst possible spot, too. Yeah, sure.
Oh, wait. There we go. Hey, Ray. Awesome.
Man, I'm doing a lot of screw-ups that I should not be doing. Wait, what?
Not that I didn't say anything.
No, I came to a complete standstill. Okay, to avoid a to avoid driving off the edge of the stage. But I randomly got a mini turbo for some reason. Not sure what happened there. So who's in first? The cheetah. There's no way that guy is first. He's about to lap me. There's no way.
Okay, Kazuya will be presented.
Okay, there is no way you were that fast.
Yeah, it is the 20th. Yeah, you're right. I don't know why I confused that. Well, the thing River's thinking with the treasure hunting stages is like they're based on how fast you find the emeralds, basically. Like if you find the
And
emeralds
timed
really
out.
quick, it guarantees an A rank, no matter how many rings you lose.
Apologies about the performance tonight. I'm usually a lot better at this. But maybe it's just the issues of performing live, I guess.
Hey, don't worry about it. Some days we have off days anyway.
And I'm trying to figure out how exactly that cheetah kid Crash literally just about lapped me and finished the course so quickly. On that course alone, that is like... He was about to lap me on his final lap. There's no way... There's no way. There's just no way he was that fast, especially with the forget which of the Nitro Squad that is, but with her being in first place that whole time, there's just no way.
Okay, that way we get the jet engine.
Let's see. I want to go to out of time. That's a course that I think suffers a little bit from no anti-grav.
Oh yeah, totally. Because that was like the kind of, even though like the only anti-grav bit was the clock, but it was cool. I think the only problem though is that like also Crash Racing, Crash Nitro Kart, I'm gonna be able to say the anti-grav kind of felt really tacked on in that game. Like it was very obvious that it was a gimmick, like it didn't feel like you were anti-graving in that.
Well,
Like in Mario Kart 8, where Mario Kart 8, it's like you feel the anti-grav.
oh shoot, they picked Drive Through Danger. The one that I said I have the least practice in of any course. Man, this is gonna be great.
Get up there, get up there.
Hmm. Oh, but, like, I haven't played on this course a lot, but I still like the idea that the final course they added to the game is literally hovering over Gasmoxia. It's literally the go-to eating place for Gasmoxians.
There's the gold, get the gold.
But you'll see my issues with the layout of this course as we go through it, because the waviness of this course is so bizarre. Whoops. Yep, and I do not expect to do very well in this course at all.
See, now we're at a bait. Oh, hey, there's Big the Cat right there. I want the Big the Cat cameos. I don't think anything's kind of cool in this game is the Big the Cat cameos. I think those are a nice touch.
They didn't totally forget about him.
Well, that's because, like, River Slinky, they didn't actually bother translating Eggman's grunt, so he says stuff like Yosh, which is a Japanese for yeah. Because Adventure 2's translation job, you can kind of tell, is a little spotty in areas. Especially with how they wrote the dialogue. where like everyone interrupts each other because Japanese is a more compact language than English. I don't know why I said American.
Well, I say a lot of words when few words do trick.
Yosh!
Wait, you're kidding me? That was the cheetah baby crash? There's no way. He passed me, and I'm still on my second lap. There's no way. There's no way.
It's a penis.
We're gonna find a new room of people because there's just no way, especially on a course like this, that they can be that cracked at it. And I was in 4th. There's no way. Give me a second. Okay. Okay. Headset died, but we got it charging now. There's just no way.
Why were they building, like, I mean, I know, like, Shadow the Hedgehog explains it, but why would you bother building a laser that could destroy a planet? It's like, what other planets are we going to be warring against that we need to just straight up destroy an entire fucking planet?
Uranus.
You can't destroy a gas giant! There's no solid ground!
You could blow it. You could explode it.
No, you can't! There's no solid surface! Also, why are we going to go to war with Uranians?
It's kind of like the whole thing with Norman Canada.
Like, I gotta understand if we were gonna go with somewhere like, say, Mars or Pluto.
He's gonna preemptively. He's like Mars attacks, huh?
We're gonna have to go to war with Pluto.
But Pluto isn't even a planet anymore.
That's why they're gonna go to war with us. They're mad that they're not a planet anymore.
Failed to find a suitable game.
Have to go to war with Eris,
Okay, there we go.
which is a dwarf planet beyond Pluto.
But what if we go to war with what if we go to war with like a moon potentially?
We're gonna have to go to war with Titan. And then we go to war with Charon. We're gonna have to go to war with Planet X.
Okay.
What's up?
It's these guys again.
Eggman's about to Eggman's ready to carpet bomb the island.
Let's see, when is June 25th?
June 25th.
That is next Friday.
Yeah, it's Friday.
Ooh, next Friday is going to be a good day for me then, because I get to try out a little bit of Tony Hawk 1 and 2 and Mario Golf.
Have a good day.
Obviously, I'm not going to play any of the music from Tony Hawk. I'm not going to be silly about it.
Let's see, stage 7. Yeah, we should be able to be finished playing.
I'll have Jesse here poorly singing some of the classics. I'm joking.
Oh, I'm gonna be on stream that day.
What's that?
Yeah, I'll probably be on the stream that day, but I'm gonna probably be playing Sonic Heroes that day.
Ooh, dude, we could probably make that our like fighting game day, and we could do some multiplayer in Tony Hawk.
I don't have Tony Hawk on Switch.
You don't have to. I can play the PS4 version.
I was gonna do a Wednesday for a strike, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Because I want to do Sonic Heroes on Friday.
Wait, what? What's
So I'm
good?
gonna do Sonic.
No, it's just in my stream late. He didn't, like, drive past me with a booster or anything. How do I keep getting squished?
The netcode, like we know, the netcode's a little spotty.
We never played online on Tony Hawk.
No, I was talking about. No, I was talking about what Crash. No, the netcode for Tony Hawk's great. Like I play online a lot in that game. That netcode is actually fucking great. You're gonna find a bunch of Uber pros, but the netcode's pretty good.
Uber pros?
Like really good, like people that have mastered Tony Hawk combo. Like when you play games like Combo Mambo, you'll see the people that learn how to string together 50 string combos.
This guy just did a centric combo.
This guy did a 50-hit combo. This dude's doing strings. Funny enough, LTG did play Tony Hawk briefly, actually.
Did he?
You wonder how fast it took him to rage quit that?
Probably not very.
He rage quit on the brightness adjustment settings.
How?
He couldn't figure it out.
How can he not figure out a brightness slider?
He found a way. Come on, this is low tier god. He's the same guy that pisses in bottles. Oh yeah, Jim Cummings was the voice of Robotic in the Set AM. I actually might be meeting him this weekend, actually, at one of the cons I'm going to. Because a local con happened to get him.
And he's like one of the few menacing roles he ever did. Other than that, it's like characters like Winnie the Pooh.
I would get a copy of a Splatterhouse on PS3 just to get him to sign it because he voiced the Terror Mask in that game.
Yeah, he did, and it was extremely over the top.
Oh yeah, like it is like the most like that's Jim Cummings kind of role. It is just like the ultimate like complete like playing against type thing ever. Because you also get to hear him curse up a storm too.
Well, I mean, sometimes you sign up on the role just so you can vent, I guess. Like, we definitely couldn't hear Winnie the Pooh say that.
It's the same reason why Tara Strong did Drawn Together, because she's like, I want to go swear up with Storm.
She was the Betty Boop parody, right?
Yeah, she was that, and she was Princess Clara.
Oh, she was both of those, okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you could super tell that, like, Clara was Tara Strong also, because, like, she used, like, the normal Tara Strong voice. Like the one where it's kind of like the typical voice she uses for like most of the characters that are the normals.
I remember I just remember the superhero and the elf being two of my favorite characters.
Xanadar and Captain Hero.
Was his name that generic?
Yeah, that was the point. His name was Captain Hero.
Captain Hero.
And he's like not even remotely heroic.
Well, yeah, I remember that. He has a lot of self-doubt and depression. Remember, he has that one scene where he infamously cries in the shower.
No, like as in like he's supposed to be like the jock too. He's like the one character they eventually just made him the main character just because the writers like this guy has like no moral restraints and we could just have him do anything and it won't be out of character for him.
Well, the guy who's also the mascot. Kind of like the mascot for the group, the yellow guy.
Waldor.
Yeah, I really didn't know how to feel about him. And I've watched, and I remember watching a lot of that show. I don't remember exactly what Waldorf's entire thing was, except being kind of like the punchline. Huh?
He's a parody of SpongeBob. That's who he's supposed to be. He's like a parody of SpongeBob.
Also remember really liking the pig.
Oh, Spanky.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny how like,
because he was
all, but I like know the names of the characters.
Well, I liked him because he was like super jaded and like, you know, he took nothing seriously. He was kind of like the person watching the show. He was just always like super cynical and like really mean to them about being weird. Remember?
The Drawn Together is like one of those shows I really cannot form a complete consensus on, because there are some jokes that I'm like, oh yeah, that's actually pretty funny. And others are I'm like, yeah, it wasn't even remotely offensive or funny, just not interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like the problem I have with Drawn Together is that it relies too much on like just getting shock humor at the expense of actually, you know, telling a show.
Totally.
Yeah. Like by comparison, South Park, it has a lot of shock value, but it's very good with how it handles the shock value entirely.
But when it comes to something with that many characters, I like to judge it by the characters individually.
Oh yeah, but the problem with Drawn Together is that the characters also, like, some of them just feel like very bland parodies also.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, the problem is, like, they didn't feel like they were really the character itself, but rather just simply felt like, oh, they just slapped it together.
Mm-hmm. Like Foxy is really popular.
Like, Foxy was one I felt like they got completely on the head, like, properly, because she's a parody of the 70s detective shows.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, you know what I mean, like the mystery-solving shows.
Yeah, and she also has, like, some really deep statements, too, like, this has everything a depressed teenager could ever need. Except parents that will actually listen. And plus, I forget what the voice actress's name is, but she's number 5 in K&D. Huh?
Free Summers.
The problem is, besides those two, I can't really place anything else I've heard her in.
She was Mindy in Tony Hawk's American Wasteland.
Oh, okay.
She was also Susie in Rugrats. She's Penny in the.
Okay, yeah, I knew the Susie thing. And did she reprise her role in the reboot?
I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure she might have.
Because I thought.
I hadn't kept up those of the Rugrats reboot, honestly.
Remember, I've already told you, from what I've read, it seems to be about 50-50.
Yeah, I mean, it's alright. I just simply hadn't kept up with news on it just because it's not even out of the sense of I don't care about it, it's more like I just genuinely hadn't looked it up. Doesn't really tell you anything.
I've been doing the same thing. This is just from hearsay from, like, Saberspark and stuff.
Yeah,
but because, dude, like, we're literally at the point now of, like, remember Scott Waz's video about gaming streaming platforms? Yeah. We don't need this many! There's, like, 6 different television streaming services. And they're all, like, and I hate how they advertise, like, oh, it's only $6 a month. Yeah, it's $6 a month divided up to, like, 20 different streaming platforms just to watch what I want to watch.
Summers just gets out from Defenders of the Realm, really? Wow, I did not know that.
I got flashbanged for a second. I don't know what just happened.
I'm sure that. But I also love on that one Mortal Kombat cartoon, we also had a Raiden voiced by Clancy Brown. Okay, this is actually one of the toughest emerald hunting stages entirely, because we have a time limit.
Oh, you're at the jail.
Yeah, we're in prison. Don't drop the soap, everybody.
Speaking of jokes that didn't age well.
The joke's always been kind of on the nose. What do you mean didn't age well? That joke's, the whole point of it was supposed to be crude.
Well, like I said, after marathoning the Boondocks and that being one of the episodes, Tom going to prison.
I was quoting SpongeBob. Look, Gary, the blooms.
Yeah, I can't believe they, even as a kid, like, well, kind of a teenager rewatching that episode, I can't believe they did that.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, because if you think about it, SpongeBob is usually a pretty squeaky clean show, no pun intended, because it's a bath episode. Yeah. Also, the fact that we get to see what SpongeBob's into. Remember, sorry you had to see that.
Well, SpongeBob goes, Gary, look, the balloons. Don't drop them. And then the other like, did they just?
Yeah, yes, they did.
There's the emerald. Awesome. trying to remember what was like the one joke I was like. I think like the other joke that I think like the one show that I definitely had that the most. I was like going back and rewatching it as a teenager was Powerpuff Girls.
Dude,
Just because a lot of that humor, like just that show got a lot of shit past the censors.
I think one of the biggest ones is the pimp in Boogie Frights.
So the biggest ones to me is still, don't worry, Professor, I was an accident too.
No, because remember that demon was confirmed to be a pimp, and that's not a dog on that chain.
I think it's a pimp, but I'm talking like as far as dialogue goes too.
Oh yeah, but I love how they actually kind of sold that joke so well in universe too, because Professor Utonium was mortified when she said that. Remember, Professor Utonium had such a shocked face.
He's like, wait, what?
Yeah. Like, oh my god.
I also love there's like another line from the mayor. He goes, "Oh, those days are over. I ain't no sugar daddy anymore."
Oh yeah, when he has the massive headache.
Or there's like the line, the episode where like Seduso was like impersonating Cerebellum.
Though I think one of my favorite episodes in that entire series is the midlife crisis episode.
The one with the super, where the dad becomes a supervillain.
Yeah, because it's kind of an understandable like premise. Like the dude just snapped.
Him just going through a midlife crisis, but also like Utonium's like, "Yo, dude, I have a perfect life."
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Utonium is kind of the problem in that episode.
Slightly, but at the same time, it's not like he's gonna know.
Mm-hmm.
It's like there's only so much he can do there. Let's be fair.
Yeah.
It's not like he knew that his neighbor was considering becoming a supervillain. Let's be real here.
But I also like the time skip that they show of like him going through the motions every day.
Yeah.
And I thought that was a pretty neat way of storytelling.
I think like one of my favorite episodes is Members Only. That's like one of my favorites. The one that had Major Glory in them.
Mm-hmm. Or Cityville. That episode was also really good.
It's okay. That's actually one that's like a lot of fans typically rate as like one of the worst episodes.
People only hate it because of how they get treated in that episode. I'm like, yeah, that was the point.
Yeah, but the problem is it kind of felt like an unnecessary deconstruction too.
I thought it was fine, because especially watching it as a kid, because you don't consider when you're like as young as they intended for people to be to watch that.
I mean, I know what they're trying to do. Like, I know they were trying to deconstruct the status quo for sure.
Yeah, because kids that age are probably idolizing people like Superman, Spider-Man. You know, all these like over-the-top heroes, and you never really stop to think about the absolute destruction they cause.
Yeah, I mean, I think that itself is fine, but the problem is also in the actual show they're fighting like very powerful supervillains too, to where they have to kind of go all out.
And plus, it has one of my favorite jokes there, right before the mayor of Cityville gets mad at them. I love how they just completely destroy the city, and they're just like, we got him. It's like that whole, we did it, Patrick, we saved the city type energy.
It's kind of like, I think, I can appreciate them trying to deconstruct the show. The problem is I felt like another episode also already addressed that with Uh-Oh Dynamo, and did a way better job with it.
I don't remember that one.
That's the one where, like, the professor builds the giant robot for them to use.
Oh, okay.
And they destroy the entire city with it.
Right.
And the mayor's like, don't use this thing ever again, you fuck.
Oh, yeah, the one that had, like, the 20-second, like, cut back and forth of it winding up that one attack.
Because that thing, like, had everything just destroyed at the end.
That was kind of a cool episode, though, that giant pufferfish guy.
Yeah, it's like, and the Dynamo was like a good episode that actually already did that plotline way better.
Actually, wait, was that the pufferfish that kept terrorizing people at the park? Was that episode?
Hang on.
The giant pufferfish kaiju thing?
Might have been.
Another really good episode is
one. It's essentially like, again, it's just like no, like I felt like they just kind of reduced the girl's intelligence there. It's like, oh, there's bank robbers. Let's just blow up the bridge. Whereas normally, you know, they would just simply overpower the car.
Let's see, what else? Another one of my personal favorite episodes is whenever the Gangrene Gang trick Buttercup by making her think they actually did change their ways.
That it was more of like Ace was like taking advantage of the fact that Buttercup had a crush on him.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, Buttercup had a crush on him, and Ace was just simply exploiting that.
Yeah, she was turning a blind eye to a lot of the stuff they did.
Actually, they did have an episode where they tried to pretend to reform, but that was because they were literally forced to go to school. So they were putting on a facade of, yeah, we're good model citizens.
I still want to know how in the world AC ended up in the Gorillas. You remember that when he was the replacement for Marduk for a time?
Yeah.
How in the world did that happen? Like, he just shows up in that new video announcing their revival from like 10 years. Because the Gorillas hadn't been around in like 10 years, then it's just like, oh, that's Ace from the Powerpuff Girls replacing Marduk. You know, their bassist, like, what?
Part of it, yeah, part of it's like what Rivers Linky said, the Gorillas actually cameoed in the movie. Like, they had a blink and you'll miss it cameo, like, on a billboard.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I wish they would give us an in-universe explanation as to how in the world Ace joined them.
He just did.
And that is exactly how the music video is. He like, grabs that basketball and, like, pops it, and it's just like, oh, yeah, it's him. Okay, but how?
Part of it's because Craig McCracken's a fan of them. Like, he loves the Gorillas.
Imagine being a fan and having one of your essentially OCs in the band. Boo. Nice. Well, oh crap, they all timed out. Whoops. Yep, I have to. The online bugged out. Great.
I'm gonna say what I'd say, like, is probably the worst episode of the series. That was Daylight Savings, for sure.
That I don't remember.
It's the one where the teacher's like, hey, you need to give them a bedtime. And then, like, all the villains exploit it with the professor, so, like, you guys need to have a bedtime! And you see, like, Townsville literally set on fire in the episode. And it's just, like, it's, like, literally the most infuriating episode.
I'm trying to remember the whole, like, what this episode was, but remember whenever, the Powerpuff Girl, like, the episode where they kind of take a day off and they just ignore the phone?
Oh yeah, that was a good one. That's a good one, because that was like one where this isn't the Townsville needed to get their shit together. Absolutely, that was a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, they were protesting them calling them for like every minor thing.
Yeah, I think like one of my other favorite ones is the one where like the easy frame up.
What was that one? Like, so, like, sorry, I don't remember these by name.
Like, imitate the girls, but like everyone is completely fooled except for Bellum.
Sorry, what? Your mic cut out.
The one with, like, the crooks, like, poorly imitate the girls.
Oh, dude, that's hilarious, especially whenever the Buttercup dude starts hitting on her.
No, it wasn't. No, it was the one that was Blossom's like, hey, sweet cheeks.
Oh, yeah, and she's just like, and I love her response, she's just like, yeah, no.
I also think Telephonies is a great one, too. Like, where the Gangrene Gang uses the hotline to prank call. Like,
yeah, and they all think that they're them! What? They don't even try to put on a voice or anything, they just...
No, little Arturo can perfectly imitate Bellum in the mirror.
Oh yeah, the one that never talks normally can do those impressions. Yeah, right. The one that's basically the Ed from the Hyena Pack.
No, it wasn't little Arturo. I think it was Grubber. Grubber was the one that did it.
Yeah, like I said, I don't remember their names, man. But I think of the three hyenas, and he's basically
little Arturo and Grubber.
Yeah, but whatever. The one that's basically their version of Ed from the Hyena Pack from Lion King.
The guy that has the carved out eye.
Yeah, he's the one that did the voices. I remember that.
Really?
Mm-hmm. The Amoeba Boy. Now, I will say this: I think the Amoeba Boys were a neat idea, but they were hardly ever used.
Well, part of it's because they were like, their whole point is that they were like literally the joke villain.
Mm-hmm.
Like even the girls were like at worst the girls were ever like, oh brother, it's them.
Mm-hmm.
They were effectively the Toilinator.
Yeah, but remember that one episode where they actually got serious?
They never got serious. No, there was an episode where they did become a threat, but that was because of something that they completely didn't even intend. Where literally like them just standing on the keep out the grass sign, they ended up getting sick and causing a rather serious thing.
But my favorite,
like, the extinction of humanity.
but my favorite episode is Boogie Frights, and I don't think I will ever be changed on that. Their Christmas special with with Princess whatever her name was is also really cool.
Oh, the Christmas special! I fucking love the Christmas special. It's a good one. It's impressive that one's actually really as good as it is, because that was actually made without. I don't think Craig McCracken had any involvement with that one either, because I think that was when he was working on Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
Well, I mean, he may not have worked on it essentially, but that doesn't mean that he might not have been on hand for like consultation.
At that point, like he had like no involvement with Powerpuff Girls at that point at all. Like it's confirmed in interviews that he like after the movie he pretty much left the show. Like, I think the only thing he had ever had any involvement with after that was the special in 2008.
Okay.
But there was, like, something... He did probably have, like, some on and off, like, hey, here's how you go. But, like, if you watch, like, season 5 and 6, like, there was, like, a very noticeable decline in quality. But it's because, like, seasons 5 and 6 had, like, without the worst episodes of the show. But, again, that's because Craig McCracken clearly was not on hand at that point. And there's like a lot of episodes where it does clearly show. Like I think the worst episode of it was like one that was like a very obvious like worst episode of the show contender. Besides Daylight Savings, which was a bad one. But there's like another one that was like actually genuinely bad. There was one that like parodied standards and practices, which I thought was a nice idea in concept, but was poorly executed.
Executed, you say?
Yeah, poorly executed.
Dust to dust variety?
Nah. Because that's execution!
Let's see. I'm gonna look something up while I wait for the race to be over. Oh, dude, the one with the super fan of all their merchandise.
Comic book guy, yeah!
Dude, remember that? Dude, I love the whole joke of that episode because I remember Cartoon Network doing an interview with him, and he specifically said that he did not want Powerpuff Girls to be heavily merchandised. And then right after that, a few weeks later, they made that episode about an obsessed fan who has all of their really... And remember, some of the merchandise he's, like, really proud of is, like, really stupid.
Like, he's supposed to be like, he's literally the comic book guy.
Well, I mean,
like,
yeah, he looks like Jeff Albertson, I mean...
Yeah, he's supposed to be comic book guy, yeah, totally.
And he actually becomes a very threatening villain and kind of a very stranger danger vibe.
He's the only one that succeeded at capturing the girls. Think about that.
Well, yeah, but he also looks like the kind of neckbeard that would be like, oh, come on, it's fine, she's 1,000 years old.
Yeah, totally, yeah. He's a Discord mod. We all know that.
Mm-hmm. But let's see, what were some other really good episodes? Oh, the Heatwave episode is really good.
I don't remember that one, but I remember...
Yeah, remember, that's whenever they actually start to realize that they get more abilities as they get older. And Blossom got that, the Ice Breath ability.
Yeah.
And the entire town turned on them because she couldn't do it anymore. And that massive heat wave was literally cooking the city. And then remember, it gives us our most infamous, like, the most quoted line from Buttercup, "Shut up, Pablo."
That was a close one. Almost died, but it beat Sonic. But I think another good one. Wait, Members Only is definitely one of my. I like the one with the alien, the one that was like eviler than Mojo Jojo.
Don't remember
And then
that
Mojo
one.
Jojo just beats it, like is able to successfully beat up the alien because he's just so envious of his ability to be evil.
Oh, what about the one episode that was split into two episodes because it showed both sides of the Anubis head incident?
No, that wasn't split into 2 episodes. That was like a sequel episode later on.
Mm-hmm. But it's a neat idea. They showed both
The first one
perspectives.
was fine, but I thought the sequel wasn't as good, but I think that's because it was made in season 5 and 6.
You got to see the
What
other
the-
side.
Well, no, you don't see the other side. It's Mojo Jojo learning from his mistakes. And him going, I'm not turning them into dogs because that led them to bite my ass. But this time, just in case, I'm gonna cover my ass with this metal plate, so that way a dog cannot bite my butt.
Yeah, but I mean that was kind of funny.
Yeah. I think part of the problem is like season 5 and 6 literally had like I think the only memorable episode I can think of off the top of my head
It's probably that.
of season 5 and no, that wasn't that one. It was the one where like him and Mojo Jojo have a custody battle.
What?
They have a custody battle over the Rowdy Rough Boys, remember?
No.
That's an actual episode. It's the episode that gives us the line, "That's the evilest thing I can imagine." But yeah, they literally have a custody battle over the fucking Rowdy Rough Boys.
Actually, wait, that premise makes a lot of sense though, because they both had a hand in making them.
Oh, Mojo Jojo created them, but him resurrected them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I just remembered the sexual harassment episode where they had those trippy like nightmares about the kid. Remember that?
I do not remember that one at all.
Yeah, remember where Mojo Jojo kind of terrorizes them because, you know, kids think romance is icky with the kid that wanted to kiss them. And they have those really trippy nightmares about the kid.
I need to genuinely like rewatch some of the show because I feel like I forgot some of these episodes. I'm not doing the fucking quote this time. You guys know the quote. He's gonna piss on the moon. We all get this shit out of the way. Not quoting it because I already quoted it before. I still think the scene's funny, but I don't feel the need to quote it every time we see it. So let's just let him blow up the moon with his knockoff Death Star.
Okay, it was called Coup de Grace.
Okay, yeah, I remember that one now, yeah.
Yeah, the server froze up, so I had a second to Google this. Coup de Grace, episode 9, season 2. Yeah, remember, like, at that age, they think, you know...
I know what you're talking about now.
Dude, I remember that vividly because of those horrifying nightmares that the girls have about the kid. Like, remember Blossom thinks he sees him as, like, hives growing off her face? Ugh. Oh, but I'm looking at their wiki, and it brings up an interesting fact. This is actually the first episode to use their more circular designs, designed by Chris Battle.
Activision presents a smashing blast from the past. Fasten your
So that's the episode where they started using their main thing, like their most probably well-known design. The kid's name is Harry Pitt. During a romantic day in Townsville, Harry Pitt, a student at Pokey Oaks, starts chasing everyone around trying to kiss them. A popular belief, however, is that he has the cooties, and everyone desperately flees to mate him. That is Harry Pitt. The girls, uncertain of what cooties are, or what to make of the hysteria, decide to flee. Mojo Jojo oversees this event unfold and determines to find a perfect weapon for his crimes. He meets Harry, and they team up to terrorize Townsville.
We know what you're talking about now, dude.
Oh, but the introductory episode of the Rowdy Rough Boys is great.
And
I'm trying.
I'll say, like, one of
Like, I'm
the,
sorry, I'm not as descriptive, but I don't remember the episode titles.
yeah, some of the ones I don't remember off the top of my head.
But the Rowdy Rough Boys, especially his like parody, like that entire parody segment they do of him making them, is pretty great.
They're definitely like one of the really good episodes. Also, the Beatles episode, Meet the Beatles, was also a good one too. Obviously,
Meet the
so
Beatles.
That's like the one you have to put in there. The one that has like all the Beatles references. That car is a penis. That is a penis.
What are your thoughts on the movie?
I actually have not seen it in years, so I genuinely cannot give you an opinion. Because I need to rewatch it.
Oh yeah, this one. Meet the Beat Alls is what it's called.
Meet the Beatles. That's what it's referencing. Yeah.
Dude, I love this episode.
But yeah, I actually have not seen the movie in a few years.
Oh, what
so
about
I vaguely remember it at best.
What about that episode with the clown that people always reference?
The one with Mr. Mime, that one I felt like was fine, but they didn't need to beat him up at the end. But that was more because Mike Lasso was like, "Oh, you gotta have him be beaten up at the end." But like Craig and them were like, "No, we can't."
He was beat beyond recognition.
Yeah, like that was literally like added in by executives. But other than that, the episode's fine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude, it was a horrifying ability.
Oh yeah,
Sucking
he wasn't like evil. He was just corrupted.
Mm-hmm. How is he
Like,
corrupted again?
Like, oh yeah. Oh, you want to know like one that's like has like a very intimidating villain that's not him? The one with the mummy dude, Abracadaver.
Oh yeah, because
like, crushed by an Iron Maiden.
Yeah.
Like that dude is fucking creepy as all hell.
Oh, you know what else had a surprisingly destructive villain if you think about it? The episode with the kid that ate glue.
Let's not forget like the most evil villain the show had, Dick Hardley.
Don't remember who that is.
He was the guy that made the Powerpuff Girls knockoffs.
Oh,
Killed them to get Chemical X.
Oh, the mass-produced Powerpuff Girls, right?
Yeah, the guy that was voiced by Jeff Bennett, the guy that like literally sounded like Dexter's dad. Like he was just like this corporate sleazeball that was Utonium's roommate in college.
Dude, I feel like me and you need to have a podcast episode where me and you just talk about old cartoons.
Like me, you, and Dustin can totally do that because like we are very knowledgeable about this stuff.
And you mentioning Dexter's Lab, I'm much more knowledgeable about that.
Well, that is the one I would say I have the least knowledge on.
Like, dude, I love the episode where his dad is obsessed with those muffins.
Like Dexter's Lab is like the one I would say I have the least knowledge on. That's because like I watched that one the least growing up. Like I don't think it's a bad show. It's a really good show. It's just the one I'm more familiar with Gendy's with Samurai Jack than I am with Dexter's Lab.
At least when they brought it back, it was actually very well done.
Well, Samurai Jack, it's because Gendy worked on it explicitly. In this one, they're like, yeah, this is for people that grew up with Samurai Jack and want to see it done.
No, not Samurai Jack, Dexter's Laboratory, because we were talking about Powerpuff Girls.
Season 3 and 4, yeah, right.
Yeah, at least those seasons of Dexter's Laboratory when they revived it for some reason.
Somewhat alright.
They had some great episodes. Like, I love the origin story of Mandark episode.
Like, those ones are alright, but they're not the best. They're not the worst. I thought you were talking about Samurai Jack for a second.
No, because, like, I love yeah, that's literally what it was. It was the origin story of Mandark, and even when he was born, he just hated everybody.
He just had, like, that mood of father. I hate everyone.
Mm-hmm.
That's like my favorite father quote from Kids Next Door is just that when like the fucking colony crashed on his house. He's like, I hate everyone.
I mean, hey, he already hated everybody to begin with, but at least they gave him a reason.
You could tell at that moment he was just done with everything.
Dude, I love whenever he's about to tell off Grandfather and he just gives up.
That's the same movie.
Yeah, no, but that's my favorite thing. You big, dumb shark!
Shark! He's like, whatever, I'm gonna go eat some ice cream. You do whatever you want to, Monty.
Yeah, exactly, and gives him the decommissioning device.
He's like, do whatever you want.
And then you see him later, and he is.
It's like, and then you see Father, it's like, I hate everyone. Like, you just can tell he's just done with everyone's shit.
Yeah, that's
That's the thing.
that's the thing I like about Kids Next Door, and I wish it should have continued for a little bit longer. Mainly because also the guy never.
I think that was like one of the shows that definitely had a rush finale.
Mm-hmm. But like Father was evil, but he wasn't just pure full-on evil like some of the other villains.
Well, no, he was pure full-on evil, but he had his comedic moments to balance him out.
Well, remember, he was also one of the few to show, besides Dr. Professor Triple Extra Large, he was like the only other one that showed like morals. Because he still cared for his kids.
Sociopath.
Yeah, well, remember, they had a few episodes where he showed that he still cared for his kids. And that's something.
Sorta. He only cared for them when they succeeded in his plans. Otherwise, keep in mind, they're not really his kids. He just abducted 5 children randomly.
Yeah, I know.
So, calling them his kids is kind of questionable.
He adopted them. Because remember, all adults are evil in that show, so without a doubt, it might have all been planned. Like, he met up with their parents.
He kidnapped like 5 random kids. He just straight up kidnapped them.
Well, dude.
Honestly, the problem I had with I feel like also I want to say like with K&D, like this is just something I feel like because I've seen some people go, oh, they should have continued with the Galactic K&D spinoff. I'm gonna be that one guy in the minority and say I honestly am glad they didn't, because I felt like that thing kind of added too many retcons that kind of like cheapens the finale. I feel.
Well, remember what this was. It was supposed to basically redo that.
Yeah.
So, like, to make it more in line with the show, like, if you watch that teaser, it's actually a lot more, they present the Galactic K&D a lot better.
Well, no, the problem with the Galactic K&D, what I have is that the Galactic K&D they, like, present in that teaser, it's like, apparently, like, they're a Splinter Cell faction.
Well, yeah, it's also several years in the future, so you don't know what might have happened.
Well, yeah. No, it's not, like, that long in the future, because you still see Nigel's a kid.
No, dude, Nigel's a teenager at best. Like a late teenager.
He's not like that old. He's not that tall.
Dude, look up an image of him from that. He is significantly taller.
I think the big problem with it is like I just cannot see Nigel going, yeah, I'm gonna totally kill my friends.
No. He was wanting to go to war with adults.
No, he was gonna exterminate. No, their plan was exterminate the entirety of Earth out of fear of adulthood.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, like, go and rewatch that. It's very obvious that because, like, even Chad's like, dude, do not do this, please. Like, your friends are on there. Like, your plan will destroy everybody. His
introductory episode in Recurring Villain, like, he had some of the best episodes as a recurring villain in that show.
The problem is also, like, Chad, like, being revealed to be good all along was also kind of rushed, too.
Yeah, but it was a neat double, like, what do you call it? Double.
But it was poorly executed, because, again, most of the time, like, we see, like, Chad, it's like he's very clearly evil, so, like, the whole, oh, by the way, I'm good all along, it kind of comes off as a little, like, I'm not buying it.
It's a neat idea to me, though, because, like...
I'm agreeing with you, it's a neat idea, but they could have executed it better, is what I was saying.
Yeah, because it's like when you think about how he explained like what exactly his position in the K&D was, it's a cool idea. Like, of course they would probably have some teenagers
that were double agents too beforehand.
Sorry, what?
Because they definitely showed like other double agents in the past.
Yeah.
So the problem is they didn't really foreshadow it all that too well, so it kind of came out of left field. It would have been like saying it would have been like revealing like say number 2 was actually an alien the entire time. And he has like Tetsuo powers.
Oh, but a really good sentimental episode, though, is whenever, I forget what her name was, but number 5's sister getting her memories back was kind of cool. But yeah, like, her remembering the K&D was kind of interesting.
Like, I think me and Thomas can talk about it better because we were talking about this a day prior of how we felt like the Oh no, Sonic's about to use the Sidewinder. He used Bandit Ringer, now I gotta fight this thing. Yeah, let's run.
There we go.
Oh, whoops. That was a bad idea. There you go. Blow that up. Yeah, shit. This is definitely one of the harder fights for sure. Because this fight was built for Sonic in mind, and now Eggman has to fight it. I forgot what I was actually saying, River Slinky. Not gonna lie.
We were talking about 2000's era Cartoon Network.
I forgot exactly what I was gonna say. Yeah, like me and Thomas could talk about like why we felt like the revival would. There's also the fact that it's like due to how K&D was like also very continuity based. Like it would have been a really hard sell to do it anyway. Because the show at that point hadn't been on for a few years. Come on, please make sure.
But alrighty, with that, I'm gonna call it a night on my stream. Hope everybody had a good night. Kind of a shorter stream just because I wanted to do something simple since I hadn't done one in a day or two. But starting tomorrow, we're gonna continue through the main playthrough of Mario plus Rabbids. Hope everybody have a good night. So what we're gonna do is
Let's see, now we got now we have Sonic going in the space shuttle. But
let's see.
Alright, so we're
Let's
near the
see.
end of it. Arc, central control room, cannon countdown. 2 hours, 11 minutes.
We're gonna do this. But already, see everybody tomorrow for Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle. We're gonna
Oh, I can find his porn supply. Man, Eggman's into some really kinky shit. What the hell is this?
Marry me with my money.